Grandmas are our treasure.
My name is Linda Silk. I was born outside of Chicago, Illinois. I'm Choctaw, Cherokee, English, Irish, and German. I am an ordained minister from a small metaphysical church, Merritt Island, Florida. Our founder is, I believe, 102, and she was a true pioneer. And she helped me on my spiritual path with my involvement in the church. I was introduced to Sri Satya Sai Baba, and this actually was over, I'm going to say around 30 years ago. And I am still walking that path, but it's a joint path. My quest was, what can I do to be of service? What is my service path? And it has been that way for a very long time. My father and mother were divorced when I was very, very young. And the last thing I remember of my father was he had brought I and my brother to the courthouse where the divorce was being finalized, a box of Hershey chocolates. And that was the last I saw of or heard from of my father. I did not know my father's background. My mother chose not to bring the subject up. Therefore, I was raised in an Anglo way. When my mentor told me to find my relatives, I had already tried and searched for my father at one point, several years back, and with no success. I had a dream. One morning I woke up, and in my dream I had remembered a very beautiful voice telling me, "Today's the day you find your father." And I found my father that day. I was in the Mormon Research Library on computer with a woman who was helping me, and within 20 minutes I found my father's death certificate. And I went from there on my own quest to find out who I truly was. And in my search, I found my roots. I found my great-grandmother and my great-grandfather in Beggs, Oklahoma records. And that was the Cherokee part. My great-grandfather was Cherokee. My great-grandmother was Choctaw. And I had had many people tell me along my path, many times, "You must be Native. You think Native, you must be Native." And I would say, "I don't know. I don't know." But I was always drawn to the Native American culture. And for one of those reasons was truly to be connected with Mother Earth and that spiritual side of Mother Earth. Susan, that question for me is so strong, so powerful, so multiplexed. I'm not sure I have those answers, but I can share with you what comes from my heart. The heart of our Mother Earth gives us everything through unconditional divine love. Women are more connected to that heartbeat than the men. And we have the nurturing qualities given to us as an example from Mother Earth, that we may pass them on to our next generation, that we may be the nurturers, that we may be the strength, we may be the heart of the nation. And hopefully, with age and maturity, we have that opportunity to teach the youth so that the power of the women will continue to stay strong. My goal always is to empower the women so that they may know their inner strength, so they personally will know they're connected opportunities to the Creator and the oneness of all there is. And through the empowering, many, many women have never had that opportunity. Women have been taught to be humble, to be meek, to take care of everyone but themselves. It's cultural. And it's hard for me sometimes to help women understand they can break that culture input, that footprint that has gone on for centuries of servitude, abuse, unworthiness. If we continue to keep our women from knowing their own personal power, we not only go down as a family, we go down as a nation, and then we go down as a planet. It's important for our younger generation to be brought back into cultural ceremonies, initiations, approvement, to honor themselves first and foremost, because if they cannot, they do not know how to honor the generation above them and the generation above their parents. And when we talk about 7 generations, if we do not educate our children again, all the basic principles, the mores, however you want to call them, the 10 Commandments, our rules, our universal life force rules of treating each other the way we truly want to be treated. And that's with an unconditional, loving heart. And most of the women who have been raised without that understanding that we are okay, we are powerful, we do not know how to pass that on. How wonderful it would be for the grandmothers to be honored and have a new initiation, to be blessed and have community be grateful for what the grandmothers can do and what they have been doing all along. Once we make that connection, everything is possible.
Listen to their voices, wisdom in each line, holding us together.